Hi everybody, this is Todd B.
And I'm Erin Ludlam.
Welcome to Arts Quest. Today we meet artist Depew. Now Dana's been around, for a while, and he works with tactile things. He's done fiber art.
Found items.
Well, yeah.
Things of.
For a while he was doing painted, he'd get old crochet pieces. Remember those things that Grandma would have daisies? You know those things that a throw blanket?
No.
Oh, well, he'd get one of those and then paint it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, with acrylics and make it.
Cool.
Yeah, he did crazy different kind of things that I hadn't really seen around here.
So he's into three-dimensional.
Yeah.
You want to kind of touch it and feel it and interact with it kind of thing.
Totally. So at
Cool.
this installation, he really got into doing stuff like another one of our artists, Joseph Close from Canton, where he had big found objects. And then ran power through them, electrified them, motion, kinetic.
Is this what we're going to talk about?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. We should. I don't know. Do you want to see it or do you want to hear him talk about it?
I guess we could just go check it out.
I would rather see it.
Let's go meet Dana. I think apparently Erin's got somewhere to go.
Back me up, man. Back me up.
All right, we'll go see Dana.
My name is Dana Depew. I am an artist and I make artwork out of found objects. When I graduated from high school, I went to Medina High School, which is a suburb of Cleveland for the most part. I didn't really have any plans, or I didn't have anything that really drew to me, but my sister was an artist and she was going to Kent State for ceramics, and I went to a few exhibitions that she was involved in. I just thought that was really something that I think I really had a calling for, and I just began drawing and painting and just working on just assembling things, and that's kind of where I got the drive to initially start with artwork. I would like to be a full-time career artist, but obviously it's not realistic. I work in a chemical factory in Medina, Ohio throughout the day, and work out of my garage, and I have a small studio there as well. So ideally I'd like to be a full-time artist, but realistically, if you're in art to make money, you're in for the wrong reasons. Well, this show I wanted to showcase new works, found object, light-based work. I've been working with a lot of found objects, trying to create items and objects that are freestanding and light up using old assemblage lights and scavenged fixtures and things, and kind of resurrecting them back into life. So all the work is new, and it's mostly freestanding that lights up. It has some type of peephole or voyeuristic element to it. And it was just a matter of assembling objects until finally it visually looked like it was right. This piece, I'm more drawn. This is the work that I'm currently doing. I'm really drawn to old channel letters and old signage, especially old Vegas signage. I'm really attracted to. So I've been going to scrap yards and contacting old sign companies and see if they have any objects that they're throwing out. And I've been being really successful in being able to. They've allowed me to. Get some objects that I could use for different pieces. So it's just a matter of just taking old Christmas lights and old letters and trying to refashion them into some manner where it's aesthetic and blinking lights and things of that nature. So this piece initially started on an old tabletop, a round tabletop, and it's based on the old Robert Indiana piece of Love, and I just kind of put a more contemporary connotation to it and then added and fashioned some flashing lights to it. And I think it came out pretty well. And then the rest of the work, a lot of them are made out of old peepholes, so I'm using boxes, putting old lights and things on the sides of them, where it's very visual and aesthetic, but I'm also have a peephole where people can actually go in, and it's audience participation active, where people can actually look into the box, and it has some type of look inside of it of an old fiber optic lamp, or there could be a lava lamp in it, or some type of little picture of a waterfall or something. And then these other lamps, like this piece for example, is an old disco ball that I took. And I wanted to kind of create something that had a very unorthodox base, so it's kind of just on an old piece of wood, and then it's kind of very just balanced on there with a fan, creating kinetic movement and a pinwheel, and then I have an old it was a PA or a speaker, I think it was, that I found that somebody was throwing out and put a little disco bulb in there. So just objects that create movement. And so not necessarily keeping it refined, but just having things that are cords that are hanging out. Just that way it just has something. It's kind of something that was just quickly fashioned and cobbled together. And so it's something that really brings in the viewer, and the viewer can participate and be a part of the piece by looking at, in a voyeuristic manner, all the different types of boxes and what is in this box and what is in that box. www.danadepew.com, and I have a Facebook page as well, Dana Depew.
That's
See,
Dana
it's
Depew.
cool, right? You kind of want to go see it and play with it and touch it and feel it. And
Definitely. You definitely want to keep an eye out for Dana Depew when he's doing his next installation. 'Cause that was some cool stuff. And I'm going to keep my eye on him and see what he's doing next. Because I'd really like to know what in the world he's going to do with all that stuff.
how do we do that? Does he have? Is there a thing that can pop in here that can show people where to go and see that?
I hope so.
Me too, because otherwise, wow.
Check out his website. And
Even
then
if it's, I don't care.
also, you could just go to our website and get more arts, news, and information.
Woo, stuff's happening.
And check out our Facebook and the Twitter. See you next time.
Hey, so we just came back from out of the fan. I was gonna say so screaming at the same time, and then it came out feigning.
Fiddlisk. Barnes.
Exactly.
The fan.